What? Are you out of your mind?
Follow up to my previous video on the point system, and if you haven't seen that yet, I'll leave the link in the description. But this is something I wanted to talk about after seeing a couple tweets on how they would fix the loadout system. And honestly, I don't have much to say, but then I started thinking about how I would want it to be in the next Call of Duty in Black Ops 6. So in this video, I'm just going to be talking about my ideal loadout system for the next Black Ops game, Black Ops 6 Zombies. And I'm hoping that a lot of people will agree, because this is something I really want to see come back. And just a completely new system that's all about the loadout and how you start in Zombies. So in my ideal version, in my ideal reality for Black Ops 6, we would ideally have less guns to choose from overall. Now, the reason for this is because I want the box to be useful again, right? Because I never really use the box unless I want the wonder weapon. So in this system, you would have to hit the box to get certain weapons or just buy a wall gun, right? Which makes them infinitely more useful. So that I think is an improvement immediately. But also, it would also mean the rarity system would no longer need to exist. So for me, the rarity system has never been something I loved or hated, but seeing a lot of the backlash, and also been talking to friends about it, I think the rarity system needs to go. I don't think the rarity system has worked out in the way that they would have hoped. Now, I know I said that the rarity system might not be coming back in the last video, but I just want to reiterate, because even though the ether tools and stuff are in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I don't think they're going to be coming back. If gobblegums are going to be the new microtransaction, then I think we can leave away the ether tools, and I think we can leave away rarities, because rarities just make the game take so much longer to set up, and not in a good way, right? It's a lot more of a tedious grind to get the salvage to do it. It's just not fun. But I think that if you can get rid of that and limit your options, that improves the loadout system dramatically. So those are a couple things you can do as well. But also, maybe, and just maybe, bring back specialists for zombies. Now, I know this might be a bit of a hot take, but I think specialists were far cooler and far better than the ones we have now. Now, of course, the ones we have now are way nerfed. We haven't had Ring of Fire in a couple games, so the ones from Cold War could come back, maybe even buffed. And if that happens, then I'll still be somewhat satisfied. But I'd really like to have like unique weapons come back from the specialists, because the specialists, let me bring up Black Ops 4 for a second. In Black Ops 4, these specialists were all unique to the characters, and they were all unique to the story as well. And depending on which one you rocked, you could have different properties, you could have a different weapon every time. It's just such a unique idea, and of course you had to level it up as well, so you still had that progression without having to spend, you know, outside currency like Ethereum to upgrade it. If you brought that back, I think it brings back a lot of identity to the mode, because in the mode, in Black Ops 4, that was an interesting specialist system. You had to level it up. It was different between stories. It was like such a cool idea. I really hope this comes back. It probably won't, but this is my ideal wish list for what I would want. So if this were to come back, I would want specialists and unique specialists for the story. 4 characters, so 4 different specialists. Same as Black Ops 4. You know, you don't have to make it like 8 or 12, but just make it like 4 for the Dark Ether storyline. You could do a bunch of different weapons. Look at COD Mobile. COD Mobile has a bunch of weapons for Dark Ether. Why can't the Black Ops 6 unique weapons come back to the Dark Ether storyline? And more specialists as well would be super appreciated. I would love to see this happen. It probably won't, but this is ideally what I would want. So you bring back specialists, you get rid of rarities, and you limit your options for what you can bring into battle. So that's, I think there's a pretty 3 good things that a lot of people can agree on. Maybe not the specialist part, but the rarities and the loadout, I think people can agree that should come back. But another thing I also kind of want to see is maybe another form of currency. I know gobblegum are confirmed coming back, but we don't know how that's going to work. The way they've been talking about it, it seems like it's going to be more of an in-game thing and not something you can bring outside. I don't know. It's probably going to be the same because it's a pre-order bonus, which if that's the case, then that's fine. Because I want another outside thing you can bring in, like gobblegum, like an outside boost, which would be sick. But I wonder how it's going to work. So that's what has me worried. But I really do want to see this happen. If we do see an outside currency as gobblegum, I want to see it come back, because it's just fun to have something like stupidly powerful in your back pocket. You know, you could have something like, I don't know, Perkaholic. I don't think Perkaholic's coming back, but like something like that in your back pocket to use in the game is also great. So just something like that I think would really improve the loadout system and how we go back into zombies. Because remember, the weapon kits are probably going to be a little bit different. The weapon kits are weird because we haven't had a proper weapons kit in so long. The last time we had one was actually in Black Ops 4, where you could attach to any gun, any camos, and all that stuff. So it's going to be weird how they're going to bring back weapon kits. And Modern Warfare 3's version of it is a bit different as well because it's DMZ, and you can't really attach things on the guns in DMZ, so it's weird. It's a weird way, but I think we can bring it back. If you bring back the Black Ops 4 version where you can attach it to any gun, and the Cold War system where you could attach any blueprint, I think you have a great foundation for coming back for the customization out of game and in game, because we haven't been able to apply blueprints as well. So bring back applying blueprints. Why not? It was very buggy, I know, but come on, it's been 4 years. You can figure it out. Come on, you could probably figure it out at this point. Just apply blueprints to any gun, which would dramatically improve if I wanted outside guns. That's a big reason why I don't use other guns anymore in zombies, because they can't really take the blueprints that I make for them. If I craft one, I can't use it unless I take it with me, and that kind of sucks because you can only take 1-2 weapons with you at a time, and that's it. So bring back the old weapon kit system. And rarities, you already know that. The shorter weapon selection is another thing as well. Just all these things I think could improve the loadout system for the better and make zombies a lot more fun and more customizable too. Because if you're going to insist that maybe we don't have specialists, okay, maybe we don't bring too much from Black Ops 4 like the perks, okay, fine. But the weapon kits and the loadout I think is a crucial part of the mode that needs to be changed, and this could be a great way to earn back fans like myself who love that customization by just doing these little things here and there to improve the system. But of course, it's just my wish list, these are just my ideas, things that I would want to see come back, and I don't expect a lot of this to happen, I don't expect them to change anything too major. I think what's going to happen is we're going to see slight additions here and there, nice quality of life improvements, but ultimately just a step up from Cold War and Modern Warfare 3 zombies. But that's just what I think is going to happen. But ideally, at the end of the day, I want no weapon rarities. I want less weapons to choose from, although just a better selection. I want specialists to come back, and I want a reason to hit the box again. I just want a reason to have weapon kits so that I can use other weapons if I feel bored of the one I have right now. The way it works in Black Ops 4 is perfect, because you can take any weapon that's already customized in the weapon kits. So bring that back, and try to bring back the apply blueprints. I don't know if that's going to happen, but please bring that back. That would be super appreciated, but I don't know or expect that to happen. So you tell me what you guys think. Tell me what your wish list is below. I'd love to see what you guys have for the ideas, because there's many ways you can go about this, but this is just my version of this ideal system. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe. We are so close to 500 Dark Operators, so if you want to support the channel, if you want to show some support, just click that like button and subscribe, of course. And let me know what your ideas are in the comments below. I'm always reading the comments, so I appreciate all the support from the last video as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know your system down below. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Dark Ops, out.